Welcome to Trendy Flix, your ultimate destination for the latest in movies, TV shows, and streaming trends. Subscribe now and stay ahead of the entertainment curve. vTrump. Judge reveals Facebook post implying juror discussed guilty verdict before trial concluded. Trump was found guilty on all counts. The judge presiding over former President Trump's New York criminal trial notified his defense team on Friday of a comment on the court's public Facebook page that implies one of the jurors discussed the guilty verdict with family before the trial concluded. Fox News obtained the letter Judge Joan Merchan shared with Trump defense attorneys and Manhattan prosecutors. Today, the court became aware of a comment that was posted on the Unified Court System's public Facebook page, and which I now bring to your attention. In the comment, the user, Michael Anderson, states, "My cousin is a juror and says Trump is getting convicted. Thank you folks for all your hard work." The comment was posted on May 29 regarding oral arguments in the 4th Department of the Appellate Division unrelated to this proceeding. The profile for Michael Anderson has little publicly available information, but the user identifies himself as a transibled and professional poster. A Trump campaign official told Fox News Digital they are investigating the matter. Al Baker, state OCA spokesperson, said Friday that as appropriate, the court informed the parties once it learned of this online content. The post came a day before Trump was found guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. Trump had pleaded not guilty to all charges. The 6-week-long trial stemmed from charges brought by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg. Dershowitz slams Trump conviction. "Worst legal verdict I've seen in 60 years. I still don't know what he was convicted of," Dershowitz said during a segment on British journalist Piers Morgan's show. Harvard law professor emeritus Alan Dershowitz criticized the guilty verdict in New York's case against former President Trump during a recent interview with British journalist Piers Morgan. The legal scholar, who was part of Trump's impeachment defense team in 2019, condemned the former president's conviction on 34 counts of falsifying business records last Thursday, calling it one of the worst rulings he's seen. From 1 to 10, it was a below 20. Dershowitz said after the Piers Morgan Uncensored host asked him how sound the verdict was. "It's the worst legal verdict I've seen in 60 years of practicing, writing, litigating, inaudible cases." Dershowitz said he was unclear what exactly the crimes Trump was convicted of were. "I still don't know what he was convicted of," he said. "Was he convicted of intent to cheat on his taxes 2 years later, although he didn't take it as a deduction? Was he convicted of defrauding voters, who obviously knew that he was a sexual scoundrel? Was he convicted of seeking to make an illegal campaign contribution, although the contribution didn't have to be listed until after the election?" Dershowitz asked. "I have never seen a case where, even after the verdict came down, we don't know what he was convicted of." Dershowitz continued, "No one in history, has ever been convicted of failing to disclose hush money payments paid to somebody. Why would anybody pay hush money if they had to disclose it?" he asked. "This is a case where the prosecutor simply decided to get Trump. Other legal pundits have made similar points in recent days. Prosecutors got their man for now at least, but they also contorted the law in an unprecedented manner in their quest to snare their prey," CNN senior legal analyst Eli Honig wrote in a New York Magazine column. He called the case an ill-conceived, unjustified mess. During a recent appearance on Fox News Channel, legal scholar and Fox News contributor Jonathan Turley called the trial and conviction an abuse of the justice system. "I think that people who are fair-minded would say this was a basically popular justice of Manhattan, but it wasn't the justice we look forward to in our legal system," Turley said. Dershowitz said he doesn't have a pro-Trump bias that would affect his view of the verdict. "I am not a Trump supporter. I voted against him," he said. "I'm a liberal Democrat, but I care more about the weaponization of the criminal justice system."